murdered out there.
What's up, YouTube? We have so much to talk to you about today. I mean, there's an eventful day going on today because we have to talk about the Washington football team, formerly known as the Washington Redskins. Now, the Washington Redskins is and will always be at least my favorite team. I know it sucks. The organization is horrible. It is so bad. There's been so much rumors going on about the sexual allegations and everyone that's been hurt, including some cheerleaders. And my goodness, is it the worst time? The worst time to be a Washington Redskins fan. However, we are getting a name change. Now we're going to talk about a lot of things. Who I think should be on the roster, who I believe will be good for the team when Ron Rivera is coaching, who I think should be on the team as a fan, and I'm going to hopefully try to do this with every single football team before the season starts. Oh hell no! My God, do I love you, Dwayne Haskins Jr. I know Alex Smith is coming back, and thank God he's not retired. I know he wants to come back and show what he's made of, but I think Dwayne Haskins has to be our quarterback to go. I think he's going to be the quarterback that we not only need, but have always wanted. However, the season that Alex Smith was playing for us, my God, we would have went to the playoffs. I don't care what anyone says to me or does for me or argues with me about. I think Alex Smith could have took Washington Redskins at the time to the playoffs. He played incredibly, so kudos to him, man. I hope he gets better, and I hope he stays with the Washington Redskins or Washington football team. I'm going to say Redskins, I'm sorry. It's just I know them as the Redskins right now until later on in the video. I hate saying Washington. First of all, Washington football team. I know you guys said that you might change it, or you're planning on the change. Do not keep Washington football team. I'm so sorry. I hate it. I hate Washington football team. I know Pat McAfee. Shout out to Pat McAfee, one of my favorite football teamers out there with Skip and Shannon. They were talking about that it's a great name for the organization. I don't think so. I don't like the Washington football team. I think we have to change the name to something else, and we're going to talk about that later today. However, let's talk about the team. Dwayne Haskins Jr. has to start. Okay, now we're going to go with the running backs, as you can see right here. Now, I don't know why quarterbacks doesn't show Alex Smith. That's incorrect, because Alex Smith, I believe, is still on the Washington, I'm going to say Washington All-Skins, okay? Because I don't want to be racist either to all the people out there who are offended. So the Washington All-Skins, they're all the natives, by the way. Natives is what I call them. Our running backs. My God, why did we get rid of Chris Thompson? Chris Thompson, man, if you're watching this, I cannot. You were my favorite Washington All-Skin out there, man. My favorite. Washington All-Skins, we loved you, bro. Like, I can't believe we got rid of you. Oh my God, my alarm. My bad. I'm so sorry. That was unprofessional as me. And we're not going to cut that out.
Got him! Got him!
Definitely our running back should be Darius Geis, or I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. Darius Juice Geis.
Boy, if you don't get...
Adrian Peterson, I love you, but I don't want you to play as much because I mean I think you're power. Okay, let's get this straight. I think Adrian Peterson is a power running back, straight power, and I think Geis is a good flank running back. And by flank I mean like a pitcher. Like if you pitch it to him, he's just gonna speed out of there. Antonio Gibson, you're a receiver, bro. I don't care what Washington puts you as or what we're gonna name you or anything like that. You to me will always be a receiver, man. I watched your games, bro. I'm putting you in the receiver category. Wide receivers, 100%, bro. Gibson has to be Antonio Gibson has to be a wide receiver. I want him to play on the left and be one of our stars. Terry McLaurin, my goodness, I watched you play, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great for the team. Just make a little bit more catches, and I think we'll get there. Haskins has to make the throws that he needs to make. I really believe in him, man. I think Haskins can be a prodigy. And then we got Cam Sims and Isaiah Wright, bro. Those two receivers will take us high. Now, Cam Sims, if it is true, 6'5", 220 pounds, 24 years of age, and I think EXP means experience. So he probably played like 3 games. Man, he's from Alabama, bro. He's tall, he's strong, he's fast. I've saw him like twice maybe in training. I was watching the training videos and stuff. He's a beast to work with. Now, tight ends, I'll be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie, Vernon Davis was the only tight end that I saw last year that really impressed me, especially with his age, man. If we can keep Vernon Davis, I don't know if we still have Vernon Davis, but if we do, use him to his full potential. He does not look like he's aging, man. He looks like the tight ends of Tom Brady that never won a Super. I don't know if he won a Super Bowl, but I don't think he's ever won a Super Bowl. The only other tight end that I've ever watched that Redskins have, other than, you know, like substitutes coming in, that really caught my eye was Jordan Reed, who we got rid of, and also very upsetting, we got rid of because of injury. And I think Ron Rivera was just like, no, 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 you've been injured so many times, dude. Like, it's just, you're a beast and you're like your own thing, but we want you to be safe and we're going to send you elsewhere. And then there he went. So, tight ends, in my opinion, just from looks and watching like a little bit of remember, I don't watch training tape. I'm not gonna lie to you and sit here and be like, I watch all the training. Like, I don't watch that many training tape. I'm not a professional footballer. I don't know. Okay. Marcus Bach, I don't know you, bro, but if you're good, hey, keep at it, man. Prove me wrong. You know, hopefully you do so good that I'm like, oh my god, I hope you're staying on the team. You know what I mean?
Personal experiments, if you know what I mean.
Joey, we always know what you mean.
But offensive line, I'm not too interested in. Morgan Moses, definitely. Timon Paris and Javon Christian, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the offensive line as long as you hold the guys down. I'm sorry, like, I don't really know your names. But, man, you do your job. You keep the O-line. This time, man, don't let Haskins get hit. Haskins was getting murdered out there. It didn't even feel like they were protecting him. It was so bad. I was watching tapes and highlights, and you guys should go back and watch that if you're not a Redskins fan. Oh, All-Skins fan, and we should really get into that. The defensive line, of course, Ryan Kerrigan. Where is he? Is he not here? Oh, this is the D-line. So the D-line, Ryan Kerrigan is there. I was about to say, bro, I was like, what is going on? And then we got the new draftee, who's a right end or left end. I don't know what he plays as, but Chase Young. Is he up here? Chase Young. My God, is he a fast left end or right end? He is just a beast. Runs through people. Man, he's gonna be a problem to deal with. I know the the offense on the other team is not gonna enjoy him there. Man, I'm sorry if you can't see my face. My bad. Fabian Morrell. God, as a cornerback, this guy has impressed me a lot. I mean, he's played a few games and he's just on the edge, just like not letting defense or offense come through. Good player. Fuller is another person. You know, another person's Hightower. Hightower's always been there. I don't know if Hightower's still here. I don't know. Troy Apke, I heard he's really good too. Never saw him play. I mean, I have probably, but not much. Trustworthy. So that's who I think should be on the team. Now let's get this straight. This is a touchy subject in a way, I guess. In a way, it's a touchy subject. I mean, I'm just scared. I'm scared to actually say this because I don't know how people would take it. Because I'm not a racist. The Washington Redskins, the name. As a person that's a former fan, a lot of people are saying, I don't know how fans are getting mad about the name change. I'm not mad about the name change. I am not. I believe we should have changed it so long ago. I think we should have called it Washington Warriors, Washington Natives, Washington something, which is what we're going to talk about soon. We got the little tabs on the top right corner that I'm hoping to show. I wanted to call it the Washington Arrows. Now, I don't know how people are going to view it or talk about it, but Washington Arrows, with that little arrow helmet thing that they got, man, I think that would be great. Add some feathers onto it. Feathers are beautiful. Respect the natives, man. I mean, they've been through a hard life and they've had a hard time. I think they deserve to not be a mascot, but instead be a representative for the team. But the Washington Warriors, if we're going to name it that, which is one name that I would definitely agree with. But the logo, I don't know how many people feel offended by the logo. Me personally, let's talk about it a little bit. Me personally, I love the logo. I personally do. I love the logo. As a child that was born, I was always a Redskins fan. My family were Redskins fans. And that logo when I saw it, it was the Native American man with feathers on his back. And I remember when I was a kid, and to this day, that was so beautiful to me, man. The fact that, like, the feathers and the, I'm not making fun of it. I don't know about the culture, and excuse me if I'm wrong, but just the whole culture of, like, just natives in general is so beautiful. They had these, like, little dances and these little things, and I just loved the native way, the native prospect. I loved it on the emblem of the Washington Redskins team, although it was a racist I can't say the word. It was a very racist term. But as a kid, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was racist. I just saw a man have, like, little feathers on his little head, and I thought that was the coolest thing I've ever saw, because I felt like I was part of it. Now, whenever we won, I would say, "We won. The Redskins won. I won. Let's go. Let's go." And we'll be all excited, because when we score a touchdown, every fan's excited. But I was just excited, and I was just like, I'm a Redskin. Like, when I said I'm a Redskin, I don't know how many people actually took offense to it. My apologies. My goodness. Whew. We just got to get through a lot of stuff today, so I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest. But this topic itself makes me nervous, because I don't want anyone to think of me as a bad person. But the actual fact is, I loved the Washington football team's logo. It meant a lot to me as an individual, and I can see how it was offensive, though. I can see how Native Americans took it offensive, and took, a lot of offense, especially with the team being named Redskin, which is what was technically a racist terminology that people used back in the day to define who they were, when they're not even Red Indians. So, Redskin, I can see how that hurts. It's like saying black skin or white skin. Like, it's awful. It's an awful terminology. So, just me as a person, I love the logo. I wish that we can represent it better, and we could do things. However, if we can't, we got Ali's ideas up in here. Now, you guys know I'm gonna create a lot of series about, like, what my opinions and what goes on in my brain a little bit, like, scientifically, or with technology and all that, and what if series is coming soon with the anime and all of the gaming and ranked, and gosh, I have a lot of stuff to do, and it's so little time. I gotta make it. But we're not talking about that right now. We're gonna talk about this. So, I was looking on my Twitter, and oh my god, technical difficulties already. What? Oh, we're gonna go through my tweets. Oh no, we don't. Thank God. Aha! So we're gonna talk about the this right here. God, that R. Now, I don't know how much it means to you guys, but the feather with the arrow, it reminds me of the old 1998 or 2003. Look, we had this beautiful arrow with the feather. That's so beautiful. It represents natives and their hunting styles back in the day. I love the feather. I love the R. I know it's not going to be called Redskins, but the R and just the feather underneath that, just right there. I think I can point it with my mouse, but, like, right there, gosh, dude, like, if we could represent the Washington Warriors that way, it would be absolutely amazing. I had other ideas that I think it's cool. Me personally, I think it's cool. Now, I know a lot of people might be like, that's stupid, but I enjoy it, okay? And I don't want anyone to debate on me and be like, that's dumb, and, just take it as my opinion and let it go. If you guys agree with me, please agree in the comments, because I've been so, like, what's it called? What's that word? I'm not gonna leave here until I get that word. I've been so, like, judged, I guess. I don't know, the word's not coming to my mind. But I've been so judged by everybody about these opinions. I hope you guys like them, though. So we're going to talk about it. So I was looking at Washington animals. Sounds stupid, but I was looking at Washington animals and Washington state animals. Now, I thought the biggest thing that appealed to me was the Washington orcas. Now, the Washington orcas is the killer whale that everybody knows, and they're a dying species. It would be cool if we had an orca on our helmet to represent the team. I think that would be absolutely amazing, with the black and white coloration of our home kit, and I just think it would be mind-boggling. It would be a beautiful thing, and they can make it red and gold even. Like, it's all up to the creator, the actual team logo and stuff like that. I think the Washington whales or the Washington orcas or whatever you want to call it, the Washington killer whales, or something. The Washington whales sound the best because they're both W's, so I thought of this for a while now. And having that logo right over your helmet. Now, this is my one, and this is the one that I was talking about being made fun of. What about the Washington Rexes? Okay, hear me out before you get all crazy on me and you decline me and you just throw a war in the comments. The Washington Rexes, because it will be like a T-Rex. Like that's the whole point. Now, hail to the Rex, I think sounds awesome, because we used to say hail to the Redskins, but now hail to the Rexes will be so cool, and it's gonna be reliving our past in a way, because let's talk about T-Rexes. They're the strongest animals back in the Jurassic time, with the strongest jaw, I think, like the clenching power. I don't care. They're my favorite animals. Jurassic Park killed it with T-Rexes, and I was thinking about, just imagine, they had a T-Rex over their head, guys. Like, that might sound stupid, but of course the teeth is not. The best picture that I found for a football helmet was a Power Ranger. I know that sucks. I know it sounds stupid, but could you imagine? Let's talk about it. Excuse me. Could you imagine this mouth guard right here was colored in to look like a T-Rex's teeth, just on the corners, like with the chin patch, like you're gonna hold it onto the chin, and then you got the teeth. Well, of course, I want it to look like that with the visor, and then the teeth coming down, like not on the visor, but like on the corners of the and then the implants or the eyes of the dinosaur. Like let's get into it. Let's get into it a little bit. Let's get into my mind. Like the Washington Rexes would have the eyes as the logo. Now a T-Rex's eye, if you guys ever watch Jurassic Park, of course we don't know what it looks like right now, but you can have so much fun with the logo. It's just like, I can't imagine if a football team had this on their helmet, it would freak me out. Like, I would think like the golden thingy and just all of that with that pupil right there. Yo, if we can have that on our helmet with the teeth and all that and make it more realistic, dude, that would be the sexiest helmet that football has ever created. Now, okay, if you guys don't like it, if you guys don't like the dinosaur helmet thing, you guys are like, that's never gonna happen. Football won't ever do that. That's crazy. Let's talk about this for a second, okay? Let's talk about this for a second. Let's say the T-Rex paw print scratching the side, because you know how football teams always have the, it's on the corners of the helmet. That's where the logos go. Just imagine you see like that 3 claws with a dinosaur like coming out. Bro, tell me that's not lit, dog. Those are just my ideas. I came up with 3 things. The Washington Rexes. So hail to the Rex. Just like they say in Jurassic history, they say the T-Rex is the strongest animal back in the day, and then they say the Rex was hailed. So hail to the Rex, the T-Rex. Now the best thing about it, in my opinion, was the fact that HTTR is what we call it. So what if we say hail to the T-Rex? Bro, the Washington T-Rexes. Oh my god, yo, I would cry. I love dinosaurs, as you can tell. It's just a lot of stuff that was going on in my mind that I wanted to share with you guys. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. We had to get through so much, and I hope you appreciate this long video. I never make a video this long. The longevity is going to be crazy. There's never going to be a video that's going to be probably this long, other than gameplay or something like that. However, there was just so much going on with my team that I wanted to share with you guys and get it off my chest. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. The Life of Ali is out, and I hope you guys stay with me and follow my journey to my own life and my own channel. And I hope I never give up on this, because I want to be famous. I want to make it, and I hope you guys are here with me. It is like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 2:15 in the morning. And the only thing I could think about was making the video now for my girl and, you know, everybody to be happy. My mom, my dad, I want them to watch it. My mom doesn't even like football, but I know she's going to support this Fardine out there. I hope you guys really enjoy it. Have a good one. Thank you so much for joining in and tuning in and listening. It means the world to me. Have a good one. Goodbye.